Did my starter faint? No, it didn't. We still have it in the box. But Typhlosion is rubbish. Hamez sent me a reel the other day that Cyndaquil is the best starter in Johto. Jeez, that person, whoever did that video, couldn't be more wrong. Cyndaquil is probably the worst starter. Maybe a tied worst with Chikorita, but how anyone can claim that Totodile isn't, like, for beating the game the best, I don't understand. In Gen 2 it is. You want me to send you a compilation of oh my word, are you still on about? I am. I am actually furious at that video. Cyndaquil is by far the worst Pokemon ever. Probably the worst starter in history of Pokemon. Like, the video claims it beats 3 gym leaders. Right, so Bugsy I get. It beats. Chikorita is probably a lot worse, yeah. You're probably right about that, but... Right. If you're playing with a level cap, alright, Quilava does beat Bugsy. Quilava gets absolutely hammered by Whitney. I love it as well. I love Typhlosion. I love the design. I love everything about the Pokemon. But it is fucking rubbish. I'm telling you that. It doesn't evolve until level 36. It doesn't learn any good moves until it evolves. Even when it evolves, it learns no good moves until like level 56. So you need to teach it Thunder Punch and Fire Punch, which are half decent. Everything gets hammered by Whitney except for Dunsparce. You're right about that. But then also the video claims it beats Jasmine. If you're playing with a level cap, oh no it doesn't. It doesn't flip and beat Jasmine. It rock slides you and then you're down. Because you have no good move, because you're still a Quilava. So I think Steelix beats that. And you being a fire type, losing to a steel type that uses Sunny Day, no less, is bad. I just remember every time when we used, what was it, attempt 38, when we used Typhlosion because we didn't get Ampharos or we lost the Mareep. I was constantly sad about not having Mareep. Right, we need to take on this guy. They have 2 psychic types. Totodile is going to take out every gym leader and beat them all. Gen 2 starters are definitely. But I mean, Totodile is going to beat Faulkner with Rage. Totodile is going to beat Bugsy with Rage. Totodile is going to beat Whitney with Rage. Totodile is going to beat Morty with Bite. I hope it learns Bite by the level cap we have for Morty. Totodile is going to beat Whitney. I said Whitney already. It's going to beat, maybe not Chuck. Chuck might be difficult. But it's going to beat, who else is it going to beat? It's going to beat Bryce. Jasmine. It's even going to beat Claire with Ice Punch. Like, it's by far. Level 20 Bite. There you go. Totodile's going to do everything. Totodile's going to win every gym except for Chuck. For Chuck, we're going to have to use a different Pokemon. And we wouldn't even necessarily... Well, we do have to, I think. Because of the Poliwrath. But, yeah. I don't know how it's even an argument that Cyndaquil is better than Totodile. Totodile is broken. Croconaut 21. Yeah, Chuck, what was the level cap for Chuck? 24. So, we're absolutely going to smash. If I want to get Bite a level earlier... Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. 21 is good enough. That still works for... Oh, actually, maybe it is smart, so we can use Bite for Whitney already. Oh, we don't outspeed the Miltank. There's no point in learning Bite earlier. I am excited to stop Gen 2. I think I would be excited for any place. But Hoenn is going to be fun. We're going to have abilities. That's going to be fun. We're going to be able to like build teams with rubbish Pokemon because they have abilities and like do things with Pokemon that maybe you wouldn't traditionally use and make them good. Whereas in these gens, you're very much up to the whims of their base stats and movesets. To be honest, the difference maker here is TMs. Yeah, but I mean, without TMs, Typhlosion is shit. without TMs, Typhlosion isn't even usable, to be honest. Like, the difference is the TMs that are available to the Pokemon, for sure. But even with available TMs, Typhlosion is still worse than Feraligatr. Also, Feraligatr evolves at level 30, doesn't it? So, I have a Feraligatr against Chuck, rather than I have a Feraligatr. I don't even have a Typhlosion until I get to Claire. If Surf were fire, then Typhlosion would be insane. Yeah, that is true. That is another reason. There is an amazing water type HM, but that's just broken throughout Pokemon. Water types in general are extremely broken in Pokemon because Surf is a HM that has amazing base damage and 100% accuracy. Of course, in double battles, it's not so great because it hits your own teammate too. But I mean, you can even abuse that in doubles battles and boost your whatever on your thing. Okay. But Thunder Punch being special in Gen 2 is cool for Typhlosion. That is true. That was the moveset we ran on it. Thunder Punch and Fire Punch. And then we had Detect, and I can't even remember what the last move was, but it was definitely not a damaging move. It was Smokescreen, probably. And I mean, when that's your best moveset, okay, I shouldn't be complaining, that's Ampharos' best moveset as well. But, yeah. Typhlosion has the potential to be great, but it evolves too late for this Nuzlocke. It doesn't get any great moves. I consider even the TMs that it gets not great. It is nice that they're special, so it gets a nice boost off of that. Garlic is evolving, let's go. If Surf was grass, Chikorita would be great. Can't Meganium learn Earthquake? I mean, that's one thing it has over Typhlosion as well. In that case, it can actually... Well... Does it really need Earthquake? It does against the Steel types. I know in Pokemon Go it learns Earthquake, so it definitely can learn Earthquake eventually. I don't know if it's in Gen 2 though. And I mean, again, I am a huge fan of Typhlosion. I love Typhlosion's design. I love the entire Evolutionary family. I love what they did in the Arceus game. Like, I'm not a Typhlosion hater. But after all these failed attempts, and they weren't all down to Cyndaquil, but a lot of them were. Thunder Punch is huge for Typhlosion. It's the, I mean, the thing is, what is it going to use Thunder Punch on? That's the other issue. We had Thunder Punch on Typhlosion and thought, yes, it's essentially going to be Ampharos, but fire type. But you want to use Thunder Punch on rock types because they resist fire. You want to use Thunder Punch on water types. Oh wait, water types are super effective against me and I don't outspeed them. Ampharos is neutral to them. I know we're now comparing Ampharos to Typhlosion, but with the moveset Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Ampharos is the better Pokemon, by far. So again, more hate for Typhlosion, unfortunately. And I really like the Pokemon, like... Who do we go into here? Akamum, probably. It's a shame it loses the benefits though, that attack, it definitely is. Thing with Feraligatr though, I find there are better water types. There aren't better fire types though. That is very true. I mean, fire types are just rare in general. So having a good one makes it very good instantly. But is there actually better water types in this game? I would argue Quagsire isn't necessarily better. Azumarill doesn't have huge power yet. Mantine is kind of weird. I don't know. Yeah, Meganium is a great mon. No idea where everyone hates it. Good question. Yes, it can. One eternity later, another reason I hate Typhlosion. I'm sorry, Hamez. That reel you sent me, like, it had no right in offending me as much as it did, but it flipped. Like, when I saw it, I was like, I wanted to scream at my phone and tell him, what the fuck are you talking about, guy? Have you ever played these games? Like, even just the arrogance of claiming it's going to beat Steelix. No, it's going to lose to fucking Steelix. In theory, it does one-shot it, but... yeah, that's theory.